It's time for Columbus Sports Live. Columbus Sports Live is presented by Mercy of Columbus. Also by
Five, four, three, two, one.
It's time for the Titans on your home Columbus High School Athletics, Columbus Sports Live.
And good Saturday evening. Welcome on in here to Girard High School. Side of this Boys 3A Sub Championship. The Frontenac girls just Cherryville to book their fourth straight ticket to the tournament up in Hutch Sports Arena. And trying to book their first since I don't know how long. Bulldogs trying to get their fourth straight. I know it's going to be a big battle between these two teams. They last met in the sub-state tournament last championship. If you heard Coach Smiley last night, he was talking about how they controlled it maybe a quarter in a fourth of the game. And then Galena ran away with it, hoping for a much different situation tonight. But I gotta admit, the Girard game last night that Galena and Girard played has got me just a little bit scared. But hopefully Titans are going to play much better than Girard did last night. I'd like to let you know that Columbus Live is presented by Mercy of Columbus. You don't need to travel for quality, compassionate care with Mercy of Columbus right around the corner. They're local, reliable. Mercy of Columbus. You can learn more at mercy.net. So we will take a 2-minute break and we'll come back on the Vital Signs pregame show, talk about the stats from the last time these two teams met back in February, and we'll preview their seasons and how they've got to this point. Last game for somebody here tonight, the 3A Sub-State Championship here on Columbus Sports Live returns after this.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-8000. Call service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Calls carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Calls continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
As one of the oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Welcome back here to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium, Girard, Kansas. I know we had a bit of echo before. I'm hoping I fixed it. I'm hoping I'm not echoing myself all night. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the Vital Signs pregame show in Columbus Sports Live. The Titans' execution is vital to their success. And at Vital Signs, they know how important execution is. That's why they help you through the entire process from design to installation. Follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company. All right, we'll go ahead and pull up this bracket. I don't know if I have a mic added to it, so you might. All right, hopefully now you'll be able to hear me. But this is the updated bracket on the boys' side, of course, how these two teams got to this point. Galena got a 54-30 win over Baxter Springs. Columbus took a 64-34 win over Caney Valley. Columbus comes into this ballgame as the second seed at 16-4. Galena undefeated now at 22-0 on the season. Columbus then got a win over Frontenac, 59-45 to punch their ticket here last night. Galena did the same thing against Girard in a dominant game, 59-28. They shot the lights out against the Trojans, so I'm hoping they've shot everything they've got, and, well, they're just not on point tonight. But last year's game, it was not one of their greatest appearances. 67-39, the final score of that ball game, with Galena on top, booking their third straight ticket. They lost in the state tournament in the quarterfinals. They're probably one of the best high school boys basketball games I've ever watched, against Thomas More Prep. The 6th seed upset the 3rd seed, Galena being the 3rd. This year, if they win, they'll go in undefeated. I'm hoping they don't. Columbus trying to get back to the state tournament since, I believe I was told 1957. So it's not really a matter of getting back as it is getting to. But hopefully Columbus can punch their ticket tonight. I'm expecting war between these two, both teams bringing their all. At least hoping for a better game than what it was last year. I know both squads definitely came in. Galena had Brett Sarwinski and Kobe McLaughlin and a huge senior class. This year, they've got a really nice group of seniors. Hadley Price, Tyler Little, and Maverick Harmon. I think Ty Hall's a senior as well. Malachi Wesley might be. So a lot of talent on that team, and they can shoot it from anywhere. And that's the problem in containing Galena, is the fact that they have just got shooting from everywhere, from the outer perimeter. I mean, in the first half of last night's game against Girard, I'm pretty sure they missed one shot. And Columbus is definitely, I'm not trying to be hateful, but I don't think Columbus has the shooting to do that. I think both teams size-wise are about at the same level. Of course, we've got Colt, whose vertical is insane, and Stover's pretty tall as well, 6'7", 6'8". Youngblood's 6'1", 2'3", something like that. Midget 6'1". Brett 6'2", 3", and Cole 6'2", 3". So we've got size, but so does Galena with Wesley and Perry. Little is big on the width and big on the height. So offensive boards for him. I mean, he had a double-double the last time these two teams played in points and rebounds. I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things where, like, you just really don't know. I mean, if Titans can bring all they've got a shot against the Bulldogs, but the Bulldogs are going to have an off night for this game to stay intact, in my opinion. Just by the way these two teams played. Yeah, if last night's game wouldn't have been so far apart, my opinion probably would be a little bit different. But who knows? Maybe Galena shot everything they've got last night to book their ticket here, and maybe tonight they're going to be on the low. I don't know. Big crowd here, hopefully big student section. It's looking like it on both sides. We're going to take another 2-minute break, 9 minutes and 14 seconds until the tip of this one. We'll come back and talk about Galena's history at the state tournament, talk about Columbus's history in sub-state for the last 4 years since we've got this senior class, and we'll come back with all that and more. Plus, we'll tell you about some other sub-state brackets in the CNC at the 2A level going on tonight. We'll take another 2-minute break, and we'll come back here to Ted R. Taylor after this.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net. Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers. Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Boom! Hey, where are you going? You can't get by me. I'm number one in this class. I rule this lab. I'm number one. Hey, I don't think so. Yes! Winner! I am a king! Woo!
You wouldn't do it there. So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
What?
Jerk.
Welcome back out here to Girard High School, side of this 3A sub-state championship game between the Columbus Titans and the Galena Bulldogs, rematch from last year. We mentioned several times Galena is trying to book their fourth straight ticket. We mentioned how Frontenac on the girls' side just did. Fourth straight state tournament appearance will be made for them. Play will open up on probably Wednesday, on next Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know which day is going to be boys and girls for next week, but Titans trying to make it to the state tournament. Same squad as last year. Galena's lost about 6 people, but they've replaced all those positions. And, you don't really replace Brett Sarwinski, but at the same time, you can fill kind of what he did in certain circumstances, and that's what Galena has done this season. I don't know who they beat in the quarterfinals of the tournament back in 2020, but they are part of that Forever 4 squad where COVID ended the season in the Final Four. So Galena booked their ticket the first time for that team to play in the Final Four, and then they got told to go home. I don't care who you are. That's just devastating news. Even if you like Galena or hate Galena at the time, I think everybody kind of rallied around them. Same for the Frontenac girls. They're part of that Forever 4. Next year, Galena came runner-up. They knocked out, I don't know who in the quarterfinals. I think Wellsville. That game was played at their home court. Then they knocked out Rock Creek in the semifinals at Hutch Sports Arena, then continued it up with a loss 9 points to Heston in the state title game. And then the following year, of course, they had a rough loss, but one of the best high school boys basketball games I've ever watched. I wasn't there, but I watched it through the NFHS network. Who will most likely be broadcasting the state tournament again. So if you're willing to pay $10 a month, you'll see one of these teams up there. Anyway, back to what we were saying. They took a 68-67 loss in double overtime to Thomas More Prep Marion, the Monarchs, and they lost that game in a, like I said, incredible double overtime classic. I mean, 68-67. There was a shot, no good. The putback, it was a bunny inside, and it went. I couldn't tell you the player's name that made it, but I remember that game pretty vividly, and I'm sure Coach Meyer and company have some bad memories, but I'm pretty sure he enjoyed coaching that game, even if he lost. That was certainly a fun game to watch. Both squads warming up now. We'll talk a little bit about the sub-state history for the Titans. Back in 2020, they lost to this very team in the semifinals. Following year, they lost in the semifinals to Riverton. Last year, they lost to this very squad again. I'll say Galena's name a lot tonight. I have a feeling in this pregame. 67-39 in a game that was, like we said, only controlled by Columbus for probably the first quarter. Galena broke their lead in the second and then came back to completely just demolish and finish the job off 67-39 in that second half of play. So both teams are really looking to earn their spot at state. Loaded sub-state tournament here. Like I said, I think for these two teams to get here, you have to look at that accomplishment too, because Columbus didn't have an easy road. They had Caney and then Frontenac. Galena had Baxter and then Girard. So if you consider Baxter, Caney an easier opponent, I don't think you can say the same for Girard or Frontenac. So both teams earned their spot to be here. Galena undefeated, Columbus at, I honestly don't know. I want to say 19-4, 18-4 maybe. We'll go with 18-4. I think that's the right record. But hopefully Columbus can book their ticket to the state tournament. All that and more. We'll get to the starting lineups and the tip of this boys game coming up after this break.
Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000. Call service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Calls carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Calls continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Welcome back. Getting ready for this big matchup. One team season ends. The other goes to the state tournament at Hutch Sports Arena. Galena trying to book it for the fourth year in a row. Columbus just trying to get there. And this squad been through some adversity. So I'll go ahead and get you the starting lineups tonight. If you've watched any broadcast this year, you'll recognize these names. It'll be number 13, senior Colt Ungenhauer. Number 22, Cole Miner. Number 30, senior Brett Hamilton. Number 35, senior Landon Midget. And number 42, senior Seth Stover. For the Bulldogs, it's going to be number 3, Maverick Harmon. Number 11, Hadley Price. Number 24, Ty Hall. Number 33, Jack Perry. And number 50, Tyler Little. Just a reminder for Galena in the future years, Jack Perry's a sophomore, and he's starting. So Tyler's been starting since he's a freshman, so talent's unreal. Talent on both squads tonight. We'll see how this goes. Titans are in the away team on the scoreboard. They're in their road reds with gold letters and numerals outlined in white. They're coached by Jerry Smiley, assisted by Taylor Spear. Galena is the home team. I'm assuming I have the scoreboards right on the camera or on the thing. We'll see. Yeah, Galena in their home whites with Navy letters and numerals outlined in gray. They are coached by Matt Meyer, assisted by Ross Bailey and Derek Hunt. So a big matchup underway here, as it will be Hungenhauer and Little for the tip. Hungenhauer won it the last time these two teams met. Little's got the size, and Hungenhauer wins it and flips it to Hamilton in the backcourt. Well, I don't remember who tipped it up last year, but I know Columbus didn't win it, so you're already off to a better start. If you want to look at it that way. Try to be positive tonight. There's Miner. Jerry trying to reach in on him, gets it out for Hungenhauer in the corner. The key will be to limit the outer perimeter for Galena, as they were on fire last night. One of the Girard guys made the comment that there's no lights in the building because Galena shot them all out. And I'm hoping they did, and there's no lights left to shoot out for Galena. A midget for Hungenhauer. Miner out for midget. Now Hungenhauer trying to work on him. They're going to limit him. He jump stomps in the lane. Nice move to Miner, and he lays it up and in. Cole Miner with the first bucket of the night. Galena trying to answer. Little to Perry. Galena usually starts kind of slow, and they pick things up. Little inside. Out for Hall. Hall on the way for three. No good. And here comes Miner. Like we said, don't start thinking things that you might think Columbus has got it in the bag if this starts off with a nice run by Columbus, because it did last year, 11-4. Galena took a timeout and then eventually won the game 67-39, but Columbus just needs to stay limited. Midget for three, too strong, and Little for the offensive board, and he gets mauled, running a full court press. He backs it out for Harmon. That's another good thing, is that you need to run completely full court defensively. Frontenac did it at the start of their game and had 3 quick turnovers right at the beginning that really shut out Cherryville, and we almost just lost motivation from that point. And there's a turnover. Here comes Miner the other way, breaking the press. Layup too strong, but there's Midget for the putback, and he lays it up and in. So a 4-0 start for Columbus. You need to keep this up, because as the game goes on, one of Galena's strategies that I've noticed over the years is they start slow, and by the second half, they're lightning quick. So you need to be cautious. Little jumper, nails it. So a 4-2 start. Miner on the wing for Midget. Now Hungenhauer. Stover in the corner. You want to be careful on these possessions. Any loose possessions for Columbus can most definitely result in Galena points in a matter of an instant. Galena's also been known to just completely ramp things up when they need it. Hamilton shakes Hall, and he lays it off the glass and good. The good news is so far tonight is that we've got 3 people that have scored. Columbus out early, 6-2. Glad I got the score bug right, because I aligned it pretty tonight, so it looks pretty. Hall, or excuse me, that's Price. Jumper for him, no good. Midget coming down the other way. Slow it down in the lane, and he throws it away in the hands of Little. That was a sloppy look. And Galena's trying to answer. Like we said, Galena's known to start slow, so you've got to be cautious. And there's a turnover. They're going to get a foul on, let's see, that'll be on Ty Hall, first personal. As Malachi Wesley will check in for Galena. So a 6-2. Columbus on top by 4 with the ball. Here's Cole Minor now, midget. Krangenhauer just really the key, I would say, another key is to just stay calm. No need to panic in the lane. Just find the good look. With Galena, that's what you have to do. If you panic and just throw up anything that you can find, it's not going to be an impressive game. Slow things down, burn a lot of clock, especially if you've got a lead. But it'll be interesting, voice crack alert, it'll be interesting to see what Galena does in the second quarter. But right now, Titans are starting to slow it down. Just a lot of things Galena has you got to be aware of, and that's the problem with the team. And near turnover, Hamilton comes back with it, and we'll get a jump ball. Possession arrow will go back to Galena. I think Titans are kind of lucky they avoided a kind of charge call there. That's what I thought they were going to do, but nope. Jump ball. Possession arrow with Galena. Here's Price. Price for Perry. Perry, the sophomore, who had some big minutes in their state tournament appearance last year. Wesley with it now, over to Harmon at the top of the key. Perry on the wing, gives it up for Harmon. Gotta guard that perimeter. Columbus doing a good job of it so far, limiting them. Here's Little inside. Throws it for Harmon. Right wing three on the way, and it swishes in. Kind of nailed it off the glass. But Harmon gets his three, and Galena's pulled it back within one. Columbus had some opportunities at the ball, and now you really need to start scoring again. If you can answer on a three, that's great, but need to find the open look. Midget out for Minor. Bounce pass for Stover. Being trapped in by Wesley. He'll take it up strong, and they get a charge on Seth Stover. Bucket was good, but it will not count. That'll be an offensive foul. Ball goes back to the Bulldogs. I guess the good news is Stover did make the shot, but unfortunately ran into a Bulldog before that. Here comes Harmon inside for Wesley on the elbow, backing out for Hadley Price. Harmon and Price will trade it up. Wesley top the key, will fake the three, and they get him for a travel. The ball goes back to Columbus. I tell you what, if Columbus manages to pull this off, you know how incredible that would be to knock off an undefeated team that you haven't won against since 2019. I mean, that would be unbelievable. And I know they can do it. Had a close game against this squad, but you just really need to bring the pressure. Coach Meyer, been there since 2008, has had a lot of experience in these situations and knows what to do. Coach Smiley hadn't been a coach that long, but does have a lot of good experience, and they're going to get Hamilton for a travel in the lane. Ball goes back to Galena, so turnover city here to start this one. Columbus still up 6-5. Started the game with a 4-0 run, and now they're trying to hold it together. But I feel like Galena's kind of doing the same thing. There's Little. We'll work around Stover. Nice reverse layup from Malachi Wesley. And he lays it up and in. Galena's got their first lead. Now Titans need to answer. Galena on top by 1 as we tick under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Jump shot at the elbow from Midget. Bounces off, no good. And there comes Perry. And nobody in the lane for the rebound. Need to clean that up. And Galena going to hold it near half court. The key will also be to not get tired, because that's really what happened in the third quarter. As Galena wasn't tired in the first, they picked things up. That's how they won last year. So a lot of key things to learn. There's Price. Price for Wesley. Little will direct traffic. trying to get inside, and he'll take it in with 7 seconds, and he lays it off the glass and good. He's got 4. Oh, that would have went in. This place might have exploded. Columbus down 9-6 against the Bulldogs to end the first quarter. We will take a 1-minute break, and we'll come back with the exciting action from the second after this.
The oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Welcome back here to Columbus Sports Live from Girard High School, 3A Sub-State Boys title game. Columbus down 9-6 against the Bulldogs. Now's not really the time to worry about the outer perimeter. It's time to get inside and get some buckets that we're doing at the start. Of course, you know, Columbus has had 3 players score already, so decently distributed. There's Ungenhauer. Midget, nice crowd on both sides of the court here tonight. Midget for Youngblood. Youngblood, a prominent player, a junior for Columbus, something to look forward to in the future. Ungenhauer will take it inside, out for Stover. Jump shot from the corner, rattles in. Yeah, if you can make those, you got a decent shot at it. Tell you that. Those are the shots that really win games for some teams. A little fake to the 3, and they'll get a pushing foul inside. I thought they were going to whistle him for a travel, but not. That will go against Seth Stover, and he's already picked up 2. So Hamilton will check back in for Columbus, trying to get the lead back. There's Wesley in the corner, out for Little. The thing about Little is sometimes in desperate situations, he'll just pop it when he needs to, and I would say about 50% of the time he makes it. Bryce on the right wing, out for Little. Will take the 3 instead, and he knocked it down. And as I say that, he does exactly what I just said. So, at least you know I'm not a liar. Ungenhauer for Midget, out for Minor, inside for Hamilton. His shot blocked. Here comes the Bulldogs the other way, up 12-8. 4-point game, Little inside. Price is not working around Hamilton, and he is. Ball poked away, and there's a turnover. Ball will stay with Columbus as they get a foul on Maverick Harmon. First personal on him. What's crazy about Little is he's such a defensive player, but I don't know if he's ever fouled out. He's just so clean about it. Inside for Hamilton. You need points here. Working against Little. Jump shot blocked again. That's 2 straight blocks on shots from Galena. And that's got to get you a little worried. Little will fake the 3, out for Price. He'll do the same thing and dribble it around the perimeter. Hands it off for Jack Perry. Perry works it inside, shakes the defender. Fadeaway 3 is up and in, or 2, excuse me. And Galena's up by 6, 14-8. We will take a, I don't know if full timeout called by Coach Smiley. We will take it with him. We return here to Girard High School in 1 minute.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
Are you thinking about buying medicine online? A search for online pharmacies yields more than 20 million results. But which ones can you trust? Medicines bought from unlicensed online pharmacies can be dangerous. You may get a fake drug, your condition may get worse, or you may experience a bad reaction. Don't put your health at risk. To learn how to find an online pharmacy that's safe and legal, visit fda.gov/BeSafeRx. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
We're back here. Titan ball coming out of the bucket by Jack Perry, and the timeout called by Coach Smiley. 8-14. Columbus down by 6. And we need to start scoring. And Cole Minor will throw it away out of bounds. And unfortunately, Tyler Little stepped on the line, and it'll stay with Columbus. Saved by the buzzer, pretty much, as Tyler Little had control of it and then just stepped 1 ounce too far. There's Midget. Will fake the 3 out for Ungenhauer. Harmon on top of him. 2 blocked shots in a row on each possession for Columbus offensively. You need to clean up who's on you. And with the height of Galena, I mean, it's just hard to do. Hamilton for 3. No good. Minor with the offensive board underneath to Midget, and he knocks it off the glass and good. So we scored points. That's good. Lead cut down to 4. 14-10. Need to keep chipping away at it here. Here's Perry. Perry inside for Little, and they're going to get a foul on Hamilton, I believe. Yep. First personal on Brett. So Galena will inbound it from the right baseline. Here's Little. Thought about the 3. Here's Harmon. He thought about it. Perry with the ball on the wing now. He'll take it inside strong, and they'll get in for a travel. Titans now have the opportunity to hit this lead even more. There's Hamilton out for Midget, top of the key. Now Ungenhauer. Midget inside for Youngblood. And he'll work around and hook a shot, and they're going to get him with a travel. Yeah, saw that one coming. Coach Smiley wanted a blocking foul. Didn't get it. I feel like I would have seen it. I've got a pretty good view from here. Coach Smiley upset with the call. Ball goes back to Galena. Remember, they're going to pick things up in the second half, so you don't want to get in a huge lead. Harmon for 3. Uh-oh. 3 for him, 16-10. And Galena picks it back up to a 6-point lead. Oh, no, they only called it a 2. Long 2. My bad. I'll mark that out. Completely misread that one. Should have looked at where Harmon was standing. There's Midget. Ungenhauer for 3. Looks good, and he drained it. Lead cut down to 1 possession, and I guarantee in this second half, Galena's going to really try to limit him. Although Hamilton was the leading scorer last night, 90% of the time it's been Ungenhauer. Here's Harmon out for Price. Price for Little. Seen Little work around that defense several times. Surprised he's not doing it. Little out near the half-court mark. We'll take it inside, and there's a charge. Offensive foul on Tyler Little. Ball goes back to Columbus, and they have the opportunity to tie this ball game up. Columbus trying to tie the ball game here on this possession, as Midget will signal flash. Midget inside. Hamilton will fake the three. Out for Ungenhauer. Now Midget. Midget will take it inside. And he got the bucket and the foul. Well, for a minute, I thought they were going to whistle a travel until they called it on the floor. That one's going to go against Ty Hall, second personal. And Coach Meyer arguing that he had his hands up. Apparently he didn't, and Midget will drain the free throw and tie it up that way. Okay. Midget completes the three-point play, tying it back up at 16 all. And that's what you like to see, if made free throw. A little, oh. And that's going to be the third personal on Stover. He's already got 30, not a good sign. Kind of a weak call there, ticky-tack foul. Little was kind of just standing with it. Still Galena ball. Little takes it in strong. Out for Price. He'll fake the three. Now Perry. Nearly swiped away by Cole Minor. And here's Perry. Good look for three. No good. There's the putback by Hall. No good. And it's out of bounds. Hall saves it. And that was a sloppy possession. Price open. Wide open was Hadley Price. Galena just swished the three. Columbus needs to answer. Here's Midget. If you can answer every time they score a three, there's Hamilton. No good. There's Hall for the rebound, and he'll flip it over to Little. Looked a little weak coming off his hands, but you always hold out and hope, right? 1:20 left to go until the half. Make sure they don't hit another triple here. Got to limit that outer perimeter for sure. Columbus hasn't done that bad of a job of it so far tonight, I must say. It's hard when you've got several to watch, and you're trying to watch inside too, because you've got guys like Little and Hall that are big inside there. There's Price. Out for Little. Perry will take it inside, and that's a travel. Jack Perry took too many steps and curses. And they'll get him with a travel, and Stover will check out for Columbus. Hamilton set to inbound it. Columbus has the opportunity to tie the game up here in this one. Midget will signal, bring it up nice and slow. 38 seconds left to go until the locker room yelling. I guarantee if you're both of these squads in this intense of a game, you're going to hear it from here. Luckily, the deficit, I hope, as long as Galena doesn't break away and hit a triple, it's not going to be as close as or as far apart as it was the last time these two teams met in the sub-state championship game. "12 seconds. Trying to hold it for the final shot. Long time to do so. Now they're trying to set it up. Hamilton for three. No good. And Youngblood couldn't control it. (19-16). Now if we can get a steal here, Titans are going to run a full court press. And Harmon's going to chuck it up with 3.5 for Little. Hands it off for Perry at the buzzer. No good. So that will do it. At the end of the half, Columbus is down 19-16. One possession ball game here before we head into the locker room of this sub-state championship game. We'll bring you the halftime stats and more coming up on the Crossing Construction halftime show after this 2-minute break.
Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
As one of the oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Everybody can make something because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
Hey, great party. Oh, thanks. Here you go. One hamburger, medium well. This is well done. No. That's medium well. What? Are you calling me a liar? This thing is practically burned. That's it. You're not gonna come to my house and tell me how to cook a hamburger. I don't really
You wouldn't do it there.
gotta be crazy.
So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
Welcome back here to Girard High School. So we've got a nice game of Duck, Duck, Goose going on between the Titan student section. Always one way to pass the time as we kick off the Crossland Construction halftime show. Your career awaits with Crossland Construction. Start with Crossland right out of high school with their internship and apprenticeship programs. You can learn more at crossland.com/careers. All right, we'll go ahead and tell you about the halftime stats of this one. Currently, Columbus down 19-16 over the Bulldogs, so a one-possession ball game here. Just got to hope that knowing Galena is going to come out faster in the second, that they do as well. Anyway, looking at the totals, pretty distributed on either side. What you like to see. Leading scorer tonight is Landon Midget with 5 points. He had a bucket in the first and 3 in the second, including a 3-point play at the foul stripe. Then 3 points for Colt Ungenhauer in form of 1 shot in the second quarter. And then 2 points for Cole Miner, Brett Hamilton, and Seth Stover. For the Galena Bulldogs, also very distributed. They're led in scoring by who else other than Tyler Little, was 7 points. 4 in the first, and then a triple for him in the second quarter. Followed up by Maverick Harmon with 5, a triple in the first. I think he got us started off. And then a bucket in the second quarter, 2 for Malachi Wesley, 3 for Hadley Price in the second quarter, and 2 for Jack Perry. And that rounds out the scoring for both squads. So pretty distributed. I know both teams are probably trying to get well rested, trying to make sure that they don't I don't know, accidentally throw the game away. Galena being the undefeated team, it'd probably look worse on them, but it would look better if I think the place would be louder if Columbus won. Now, nerves really not gone because, if you look back at last year's game, Galena ran away with it in the second half. They hit 2 threes pretty much right out the bat, so it was a 6-0 run for Columbus, which turned into a 10-0 run. And then we finally got a bucket on the board, but they had scored 10 points before we had gotten anything to fall, so that almost kind of shut down our motivation. They were already up by 6, and that kind of threw the game away right there. Duck, duck, goose is getting pretty violent down there. Anyway, but yeah, that's the thing about these two teams is that they both know each other very well. They're both hard games, and they both have both squads have a lot of talent and pretty similar height. The question is who's going to be bigger on the defensive side. I feel like we lose a good majority of these rock fights with Galena because we're not physical. So tonight, we need to hit them in the mouth a little bit. We need to start pressing up against them. And I think we've done a pretty good job limiting them from the outer perimeter and limiting them on off. I wouldn't say in the paint, but from the outer perimeter compared to last night, this looks like a great game. I mean, they had 34 points in the first half. I don't know what they announced Jalen's name for, but I guess she got something from the Gerard PA table. I don't know. But anyway, like we were talking about, oh, now I forgot what I was talking about. Something in Galena's defense. Anyway, I'll try to think of it. We'll come back and we'll let you know about the final score of that Frontenac-Cherryville game and how it's going on the 2A side at the Colgan level. 2 minutes and 22 seconds here until the tip. Not the tip, but the second half of action. I always want to say tip, but it's actually not. Second half of action returns here on Columbus Sports Live after this.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
I used to drive an ambulance as an EMT, and I've always tried to be a safe driver. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. In my car, if I see a truck or bus taking a turn, I know to take my time. When big vehicles turn right, they may swing wide to make the turn. If you try to sneak in, well, it's a lesson you'd rather not learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait. It's our roads, it's our safety.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
A one-possession game here as we're getting ready to start the second half of action. Columbus down 19-16 against Galena. Need to keep it up. That's what happened last time in the sub-state championship, is that Galena went out on a 10-0 run and Columbus couldn't answer. So I really hope that doesn't happen this time around. Got to follow. If they score 3, got to follow up with at least a bucket of some kind to stay in this game. Don't have really much time to tell you about the 2A brackets, but for the game that preceded this, the girls sub-state championship between Frontenac and Cherryville, Frontenac punched their 4th straight ticket, winning 66 to 48. I lied, 67 to 48, or 68 to 48, and a couple free throws in there. 60-something to 40-something, to 48. So a 20-point game for Frontenac to book their ticket. It'll be Galena ball coming out of the locker room. And here's Price, hands it off to Little. And that pass tipped out of there. It'll stay with the Bulldogs. Trying there for a steal was Ungenhauer. There's Little. Little in the corner out for Harmon. Got to watch that three because that's what bit him last time. He's talking about that more. There's Ty Hall out for Perry. Perry will fake Landon Midget and he'll drain it. Now you have to answer. Simple, right? Doesn't really matter with Galena. You just have to answer. Because I guarantee from here on out, they're probably going to nail it on most of their possessions, if not all of them. So you got to be quick. Ungenhauer will drive inside, out for Minor. Kind of been sloppy with the basketball tonight. He'll fake the three. He'll take it inside. Jump stop. Shot no good. Ugh, this is how it started the last time, but stop Galena here. May have a shot. Just keep it within 10. Price around the perimeter. Here's Harmon. Price now, Ty Hall in the top of the key. Perry inside for Tyler Little. And he'll fake Stover, take it baseline, and he lays it off the glass and good. He's got 9. Now you really got to answer. Because Galena's one bucket away from making this a 10-point game. There's Minor inside out for... Well, that was Minor. Midget inside out for Minor, and Minor throws it literally right to Jack Perry. It looked like a perfect pass. I don't know what that was. I don't even know who it was intended for. And Galena's a 3 away from making this a 10-point ball game. There's Little. He'll take it inside himself. Fadeaway shot, no good. The way Tyler's shots have always looked, I thought that was going to go in. Lucky it didn't. There's Midget. I need a bucket here. Need to answer. It's down 23-16. There's Minor. Underneath for Stover. He puts it right back. Minor for 3 off the mark. Put back by Ungenhauer. No good. And here comes the Little. Little handed up to Perry. And Coach Meyer talking about moisture on the court. So an official timeout, and Cole Youngblood will sub in for the Titans. And he'll take out Seth Stover. Tyler will inbound it in the backcourt. Here's Harmon. Harmon takes it inside strong, deflected off a couple of different hands. Galena maintains the possession. Bounce pass to Ty Hall, shakes the defenders and lays it off the glass and good. And they've done that several times tonight. And Coach Smiley will call timeout. And this is how it got him last time. Same game right before my very eyes. Columbus down by 9. We'll take a 30-second break and we'll come back to Girard High School after this.
Hey, I'm Mike Rowe, here today to encourage you to connect with 811 before you dig.
And I'm Mike Rowe, and I'm here because I love to dig in the dirt.
It's true. He's also here because he's very small and not that bright.
Here, for instance, we can see Micro doing what he loves to do.
And here we can see the consequences of not doing what he should have done. Dude, why didn't you call 811?
I forgot the number. See? Not that bright.
Welcome back. Columbus needs to pick things up. Talking at the half about how Galena went on a run and pretty much broke the game. Well, they're on a 6-0 run now. It was a 10-0 run last time in the sub-state championship. And that broke our team. Now it's crunch time to answer. Galena can hold on to a 9-point lead. It's time to work quick. No sloppiness. There's Hamilton out for Minor. Hard pass for Midget. That was way too intense. There's Youngblood stuck in traffic. We'll back it out for Midget. Now Hamilton at the elbow. No good. And they will get a foul in the backcourt as Ungenhauer touched Price.
Back in the lineup for Columbus, number 42, Seth Stover.
They got that one on Ungenhauer. First personal. Galena ball trying to pull it above 10. And Galena's not shooting lights out, but they're shooting several. Not all of them, but several of them. And there's Harmon, and he escapes it off the glass and good. And that basket rolled out. Talk about the most unlucky thing I've ever seen. And there goes Midget taking it in, too strong. And they're going to get a jump ball. No, not a jump ball. They're going to get a foul on Landon Midget. First personal. And this game is all in Galena's hands. I hate to say it, but this might have just booked their ticket to what happened last time, and they just continued. I know it's only 11, but for Galena, that's a lot. There's Perry inside to Little. Reverse layup is good. Columbus yet to answer in the second half, and there's a turnover, and Harmon stepped out of bounds. Thought it was a turnover, not yet. A lot can happen in 11 minutes of game time, but hard when you're Galena and you have yet to answer. I don't know if we're trying to go scoreless or what. Youngblood for Minor now. Youngblood on the right wing. Ungenhauer takes it inside, lost it out for Hamilton. And they will get a foul on Jack Perry. First personal.
Second half, team foul number 1 in the locker. 35, let me.
Columbus needs to pull this back within 10 pretty quickly. And near turnover there on the inbounds. Ungenhauer for 3, no good. And rebound controlled by Hamilton, and there's Minor with the basket. Finally, something falls. Part of me feels like it's a bit too late. Columbus down by 11, 29-18. Couple turnovers here, and you can crawl it back in, but Galena, like I said, picked things up in the second half. I mean, they've just done it every time. Been doing this for 4 years, and I've noticed a trend in Coach Meyer. But why don't fix it if it's not broken, right? There's Little. Reverse layup again. Rattles off for Lassen is good. And Coach Meyer calls a full timeout. This game is all Galena. We'll be back here in 1 minute on Columbus Sports Live.
Thank you. Can I help you today?
No thanks. I'm just looking. Oh, this is cute. So?
You wouldn't do it there. So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
Like they're the fashion police.
Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
A timeout. Better have put the tape on this leak quick. I'm trying to find a word for it. Here's Midget. Inside for Hamilton. Needs some easy buckets there, and Hamilton lays it off the glass and good. That's a start. Back within 11, but Galena's going to... I don't think there's been a possession yet that they haven't scored, so they need to keep that in mind. There's Wesley. Wesley gets mauled by Minor. It's his first. 20-31. 31. There's Tyler Little again, but they're going to get a charge. That bucket will not count. Heck, I'd say at this point, even if Tyler goes up for that, just fall down. I mean, why not? That's the only way you're going to have a possibility of stopping him because he's so big. I don't mean that in a negative way. I just mean that in the fact that he's a really tall player. And there's a turnover there from Harmon. And Columbus just completely out of sorts. Wesley will get the bucket. He's got 4. 13-point deficit. Columbus down 33-20. Ugly game, and they'll get a reach-in foul on Jack Perry. That'll be his second personal.
Well done, 33, Jack Perry. Second call, number 3. I think I'll line up for Columbus, number 12.
Cole Youngblood in along with Kirk and Tanner.
And 33, Bobby Perry.
Nope. PA table got it wrong until I said nope. There's Kirk. We need a 3 here. And they will get a foul there. That's another foul on Jack Perry, and he'll probably come out of the game as he just picked up 2 quick ones. Third personal. And he will. Ty Hall comes back in. There's the long inbound for Youngblood now. Tanner. Under a minute to play here in the third. There's Kirk. Now Midget. Midget bounce pass for Kirk. He'll drive it inside for Minor. Over the board, no good, but Cole Youngblood does get the putback. And that's his first bucket of the ballgame. Columbus down by 11. So still double digits for Galena. And watch, they'll slow it down. I don't know. Down by 11. They may not slow it down in the fourth quarter. Yeah, and I was going to say it was a reach-in foul. No good there. Oh, nope, they did get the foul. I did not hear the clock stop. Yeah, that was a reach-in foul on Midget.
Number 30, Brett Hamilton.
Did wave off the shot, though. It does not count. Foul was called before.
And overall score.
What's crazy is that Wesley made it. Jack Perry back in. Ty Hall will sit for the Bulldogs. Long inbound, stolen away by Minor, and he collides with Perry. And I think that's Perry's fourth. And as soon as he checks in, he picks up another foul. I mean, Perry just not having the night of what he wanted. But he's young. He's a sophomore, so kind of inexperienced, and he'll come back out, and Ty Hall will immediately come right back in. So I guess you throw it up from full, like 3/4 court and bank a shot. I don't know. And there it is, and it's going to be, if that would have went in, that would have been happy. Doesn't matter this game. That looked pretty good. But anyway, Columbus down by 11. If they're going to win this game, they need to work quickly here in the fourth. See what Galena tries to draw up here to pull their lead even more. We return here to Girard High School after this.
Make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life. The professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
One of the oldest banks in southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Welcome back. Coming out of the quarter break, start the fourth quarter. Titans have got to work quickly. They've got the ball. And there's a turnover instantly by Maverick Harmon. Pass poked away. That is not the start you wanted. Here's Wesley. For Little. Little tries to find an opening. He'll drive inside out for Price. He'll fake the three. Out for Wesley. He takes it wide open and he knocked it down. And that'll do it. I would say. I don't think there's much chance at this point. Hate to be negative, but if Columbus couldn't answer in that last possession, I don't know. And there's another turnover. Yep. Bounce pass for Hall. Reversal layup is in. And Coach Smiley will instantly call a timeout. And looks like Galena's going back to state. I hate to say it. But Galena within near the 20-point range. We'll go ahead and take a 30-second break, and we'll be back after this. Welcome back. Columbus out of sorts. Galena in control. It will be Titan basketball. 7:05 left to go. Columbus down by, I think, 16. That's a lead that I don't want to say near impossible to come back from, but it's hard, and there's a near turnover. It'll stay with Columbus, as I don't think anybody's communicating on the court. As that pass, if Ty Hall could have contained it, would have been poked away and picked off. And Coach Smiley will wipe up some moisture. It's Crazy how good things looked in the first half, and we kind of noted, hey, Galena's going to pick things up. And look what happened. Galena picked things up. What they've done every time for 4 years. There's Stover. Take the shot. I don't know why he didn't. Ungenhauer will try it. No good. And there's an over-the-back foul on Little. Not on Little, but committed a little. It'll go, I think, against Hamilton. Yep, on Brad Hamilton's second personal for him. Nobody in, I wouldn't say nobody in foul trouble yet except Jack Perry. He's not in the game. There's Little, gets it across court, intended for Ty Hall. Wesley corrals it and gets the bucket and the foul. And that will be on Hamilton. Sixth foul, and Wesley will go to the line. Try to nail down the three-point play here for Galena and make it a 19-point lead and pretty much seal the deal. Misses the free throw, and Ungenhauer nearly put it back. Hall corrals the rebound. His shot no good. And put back no good, and Hamilton throws it across for Minor. Nice move there. Stover corrals it, but how quick Galena is. And Ungenhauer will lay it up and in. Down by 16. It almost doesn't matter. There's Wesley. And Harmon's being mauled. Lucky they didn't get a call there. There's Little. And now Galena will slow things down and they will get a foul on Hamilton, and that is his fourth personal.
And number 13, Brett. Team foul number 7. Returning to the lineup for Columbus, number 12, Cole Youngblood.
As for some reason, we're going to sit out Landon Midget. Just Coach Smiley realizing that maybe it's too little, too late. Let your seniors have their night real quick. Little at the line. Misses the free throw. Hit a three. That's all I got to say. Now it's time to get desperate. Hamilton will try it. Short. And a rebound tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Columbus. Here's Minor. Now Ungenhauer out for Minor. Inside for Stover. Inside for Minor. Jump shot. Rattles in. Down to 14. And what's... Oh, and I think Coach Meyer called timeout. I think he wants a 40-26. Columbus down by 14. We'll be back after this 30-second break.
Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
5:11 to play. Titans down by 14. Little looking to inbound it over Stover. Gets it to Price. Now back to Little. And the reverse layup bug has bitten Columbus tonight, and they will get a foul there on, I don't know who. Colt. And that is his second. And Little makes the first. They're in the bonus. Trying to make it a 16-point lead for the Bulldogs, and he does. Knocks them down when they need it, man. I'm gonna be watching their Galena's run at state. Because it's going to be, I honestly feel like it's going to be impressive. You got to rep the CNC where you can. And 3 tipped by Little. Columbus does corral it. And I don't know what the call is. Little confused. Oh, they're going to get up on Hadley Price. Not who I thought they were going to call it on. That's his first personal. And there's Ungenhauer inside, and he gets whacked.
Foul 24, Ty Hall. Third person.
That one will go against Ty Hall.
That's 22 minor.
Ungenhauer will miss the layup, or free throw, excuse me. And Malachi Wesley will secure the rebound for the Bulldogs. Here's Little. Little over to Wesley on the wing. Will drive baseline and dish it underneath to Price. Now Harmon. Really, all Galena's got to do is hit a 3 here to secure it. I don't think there's much chance. And Little will dribble it around, shake a couple of people up in there. Here's Price. They'll slow it down and try to burn as much clock as they can. Price out for Wesley. Back to Price. Price atop for Harmon. Most of the ball handling has been done by Little. Pass tipped away. Where was that? And he needed it. And Youngblood will get the reverse layup. Fortunately, there's not much left you can do unless you do that about 7 more times. And I think Harmon... Oh, no, Galena's going to burn another timeout. We will take it with him. I don't know if Coach Meyer wants a 30 or a full. Full timeout. We'll be back here in 1.
Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the 4-state's choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
Hey, great party. Oh, thanks. Here you go. 1 hamburger, medium well. This is well done. No. That's medium well. What? Are you calling me a liar? This thing is practically burned. That's it. You're not going to come to my house and tell me how to cook a hamburger.
You wouldn't do it there.
That'd be crazy.
So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
Welcome back. Galena ball coming out of the timeout called by Matt Meyer. And here we are, Galena in the driver's seat. And Harmon will take it out for Wesley. Feels like they're trying to set something up from the outer perimeter, but I don't know. And there's Harmon wide open. He'll lay it off the glass and good. Galena's just a good team, man. 3 on the way, no good. And there's the rebound, and Ungenhauer will touch Harmon and get his 3rd personal. Yeah, 3:10 to play. This game's over. And for these seniors, it's going to be tough, but you know, it's going to be tough, especially knowing that they lost to the same team in the same time in the postseason 2 years back to back, and that their postseason careers have ended because of the same team 3 times out of 4. Just unfortunate. Harmon will miss the free throw. And here comes Hamilton. And he'll lose it off of his foot off the dribble, and Midget will control it, and they'll get the 5th personal on Jack Perry. That will be his final foul, so he'll foul out of the game with 6 points. So Midget now at the line with 3:01 left to go. At least make the deficit not look as big, and Midget will miss it. And it will go out of bounds back to Galena. And we have moisture on the court, I think. Oh, they got a towel in the hand. And we are throwing somebody from Columbus out. I don't know who. Oh. Do we have a kid on the court? I don't know what's going on. I don't know who. I think it's going to be Cole Miner's mom. Well, she's vocal. I think everybody from the area knows that. And I don't know if she's leaving or not. I think she's going to go peacefully. She said, I'll see you later. I'll put my jacket on and I'll go. Well, she'll walk out with the officer and head out of here. As both sides chant, I don't know. It's a delightful moment in this awful turn of events. With both sides cheering for her being thrown out. I don't know. Assuming Columbus is cheering her out in a victory chant, Galena probably not, I would think. But who knows? Maybe they're big fans of Cole Miner's mom. They like that she expresses her opinion. She's not scared to. There's Wesley, and Miner will reach into him. They want an intentional foul on Miner. Not going to get it. That will be the second on Cole. And something team foul over 10 now for Columbus. Galena in the double bonus. So we got more moisture. Courts, I don't know. Sweat, I guess. And Wesley will nail the first. And Coach Smiley going to take a full timeout. 2:38 left to go. Columbus down by 18. We will take a, full timeout. We will be back here in 1 minute.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
I said 1 minute, but teams really didn't need it. But the Colgan boys have just won. Makes it 2 teams now in the CNC. Galena will make it 3. So another loaded state tournament with CNC members. Always nice to see that. Frontenac being the other. Colgan girls, I'd bet $1,000 they'll win their game. So might as well just say 4. And they'll get a double dribble. Ball goes back to Galena. Little for Wesley. And Minor will touch him, and he'll go to the line. That will be the 3rd on Colt. And the, I think, 13th team foul for Columbus. Malachi Wesley drains the first. He's got 7 in the 4th quarter. And let's make that 8. Stand corrected, make that 8. There's Ungenhauer out for Midget. Midget for Minor. Pass to Stover, and Stover gets the bucket. Fortunately, it is too little too late, as it is an 18-point game. There's a charge on Hadley Price. As Galena has backed off with it. Well, if you come up with 18 points in 2 minutes, maybe. I say just take any shot you can. There's Minor for 3. Rolls in and out. The story tonight for Columbus on the shots they've gotten to take. There's Little going the other way. He goes up fast, slows it down for Harmon. There's Little, and they'll get a foul inside, maybe on Colt. And that is his 4th personal, 14th team foul. Ugh.
No matter where we're going, backyard number 24. Check out the 10.
Tyler Little makes that free throw. All of his points in the 4th have come from the foul stripe. And there's Hamilton. Will shake Little for 3 short. There's Wesley for the rebound. And they're saying he stepped on the line. So it'll stay with Columbus. Yes, here's Kirk. I think it's Coach Smiley. You got so many seniors, you're wondering where do you sub them in? You want all your seniors to end on the court, but you don't know really how. There's Tanner for 3. That looked good. He drained it. That's his first bucket of the ball game. Getting ready to tick under a minute here. And Ungenhauer steals that one. Ahead to Stover. Shot no good. And that's the story of this one. And there's Hall, and he waved off the shot. And Jeff and Tanner will push into him, and he fall down, and they'll get a foul on Tanner. It's his first personal.
First of all.
So Ty Hall will go to the line. More moisture. I don't know what's going on tonight. Sweat is just... I don't know if this is how it usually is at Girard, but man, oh man. Ty Hall will make the first, as Jet Tanner will check in. Seth Stover out. And a clap for him. He's got 4 fouls and played a heck of a game tonight on defense for Columbus. He's a senior, so last time to step foot on the basketball side. Hall will miss the second. Rebound controlled by Galena. And they can just dribble it out. As we are under a minute to play. Galena will make their 4th consecutive state tournament appearance as Malachi Wesley will take his trip to the line.
Okay.
That one will be the 5th on Holt.
And number 4, so it's 23, number 10, Lincoln Timberlake.
As Meyer replaces his entire lineup, except for the guy at the foul stripe, of course. Malachi Wesley misses the first. And they will get a foul on the rebound, and that is number... I don't even think I have him. I don't. Let's find out who it is. It's number 23. Quentin Cox. So we'll write him down. First personal. And Kirk at the foul stripe will miss the first. As it's, well, now I got to find who else was in the ballgame for Galena. Thatcher Bakken, Lincoln, Timberling, somebody else. Put back by Youngblood is good. And he's got 6. 30 seconds. And here comes Kimberling. The other way. Ball's nearly stolen away. It'll go back to Columbus with 22.4. And Galena not happy. As if it matters. It's a 15-point game. There's Jet Tanner for 3. No good. And it will go out of bounds back to Galena. There it is. Botkin with it. Well, that will do it. Galena's headed back to state. Columbus falls in the sub-state championship game. 50-35 over Galena. Galena will make their 4th straight appearance in the Class 3A state tournament. They're undefeated, so they'll come in as the number 1 seed, I think. Because I think Heston is the only one that's close, and they have 1 loss. I don't know. I actually really do not know the sub-state brackets at all very much. But that'll do it. Columbus drops it by 15 to Galena. And we will take a... Well, I guess, you know what? We're not. We'll get the trophy presentation and all that.
Sub-state runner-up, the Columbus Titans.
So Columbus will come sub-state runner-up for the 2nd year. And Galena will win it for the 4th straight year. I got to say, it's good to know that a CNC team did something. as Columbus loses a lot of people. I will say, as disappointing as it was to see Galena's run in last year at the state tournament, I think they've got a much better look. Maybe even to win it. So we'll see. But Galena finally gets to pose with the 4. We'll take a break and we'll add up all the stats from this ball game, and we'll get out of here from Girard High School. Columbus drops the sub-state title 50-35 to Galena. We're back after this.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
As one of the oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Welcome back here to Columbus Sports Live. Columbus drops the sub-state title for the second consecutive year to the Galena Bulldogs. They're headed back to state for the 4th trip, and it'll be big for those seniors who have watched their contemporaries go there every year. Finally, they get their shot. Try to say chance and shot at the same time. Didn't really work. We'll go ahead and bring you some scoring totals from this first half of the game as pictures and stuff are being taken for the Bulldogs. Starting with Columbus, it looked good in the first, and then things really just came rattling out in the second half of play for Galena, and Columbus just could not find anything on offense, became really out of sorts, and dropped just a lot of coverage. I mean, it was just not very good. Leading score tonight is Colt Ungenhauer with 7. As distributed as the scoring was, it wasn't very enough if your leading scorer only has 7 points. 6 points for Cole Youngblood, 5 for Landon Midget, 4 for Cole Minor, and 4 for Brett Hamilton. Seth Stover also with 4, and Jaspin Tanner with 3. For the Galena Bulldogs, they are led in scoring by Tyler Little. Who else, right? Sorry, I just laughing at some stuff they're doing in the pictures. 14 for Tyler Little, 7 at the half, doubled his points in the second half. Hard time containing him. I mean, we talk about it a lot, but it's hard to contain a player like that. 12 for Malachi Wesley, 9 for Maverick Harmon, 6 for Jack Perry, 5 for Ty Hall, and 3 for Hadley Price. As disappointed as you can be tonight that this team came out on top again. If you care to watch state basketball to rep the CMC, that's 4 teams going back And Galena's probably going to be the 1 seed, and I think they've probably got a shot to win it. So, at Hutch Sports Arena, I'll definitely be watching their games. The play opens up on Wednesday or Thursday. I'm not entirely sure which date for the girls or the boys. Frontenac Raider girls are going back as well for the 4th consecutive year, so they've got another shot. Dropped in the quarterfinals last year as well. Same for the Colgan girls and the Colgan boys. I don't know if officially if the Colgan girls have won it. Well, we've got some time. Why don't we check? The Colgan boys did win 54-52 over somebody. I just saw it on Facebook. So they'll book their ticket, and yeah, it's like 53-14. That's got to be Colgan on top. So, Colgan girls and boys, that's 2. Frontenac Raider girls and the Galena boys. I think this will be the 3rd consecutive trip for the Colgan girls, 2nd for Colgan boys, 4th for the Frontenac girls and the Galena boys. So CNC headed back up to state. Unfortunately, it's not going to be red and gold on the court. It'll be navy and white, but I've still got to support the CNC and people that, besides outside of the game, these guys are all friends, most of them. So, I mean, that kind of brings in something a little bit, but, I don't know. Titans couldn't bring it tonight, and Galena's rocking on all cylinders like they normally are, and looked good in the first half. Columbus only down by 3, and third quarter's been detrimental both times, and they just got them again tonight. Other than that, everyone's getting their picture with Coach Meyer. He's running for president out there. Might as well put a statue of him inside the Galena gym once he steps down. Been there for probably 20 years and has been the coach for 15 or 16 of those. So they have a lot of state runs under their belt. Now they're trying to finally win one. So we'll see if they can do it. But other than that, I don't have a lot else to say. I don't think we're going to hear from Coach Smiley. I probably wouldn't. He's probably giving his boys a heartfelt talk in the locker room. But I think we'll go ahead and take another break, and we'll come back and finish this one out from Girard High School. We return here to Ted R. Taylor after this.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net. Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers. Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
Question: what will you find on all over-the-counter or OTC medicine packages to help you choose the right drug and use it safely? The answer: the Drug Facts label. This label lists the medicine's active ingredients and purpose, how much to take, and warnings you should know before using it. Remember, even OTC medicines you buy without a prescription can cause side effects you don't want. So follow the information listed on the Drug Facts label. For more information, visit fda.gov/Drug Facts label. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Welcome back one final time to Girard, Kansas. Been a long week. Titans are going to fall tonight 35-50 against the Galena Bulldogs in the sub-state championship. Galena goes back for the fourth straight year to the 3A state tournament, probably this time as the number 1 seed. So if you're interested in keeping up with CNC basketball, that game will most likely be brought to you on the NFHS network. Got to pay a fee, but good games to watch, especially now that we've got Galena in it and they're just so close to us. It'd be nice to see them. Mid-state runner-up a couple years ago, lost in a tough quarterfinal game. Now they're trying to try and win it. I think they can. With the way they've been playing, they're undefeated, no losses, and just got everything. So, I mean, I honestly, I can bright future for Galena in basketball in this season. I know they're going to lose several key members, but they did last year, and we thought they'd be a little worse, and this year they're better than they were last year. So I don't know if that means anything, but root for Galena in the boys' side and the Frontenac girls in the girls' side, obviously, in the 3A state tournament. Up at Hutch Sports Arena, play will begin Wednesday and Thursday. Not sure which day will be girls and boys. But I don't know. Tough night for Columbus, but on the horizon, there is a brighter sun as baseball and softball season look to be pretty much dominated by us. So I'm hoping that we can bring you some of those games, probably a little more softball because of all the boys' time we cover in the fall. But I'm hoping that we can maybe get in some good baseball coverage, and some good softball coverage as well. I know last year baseball boys came state runner-up, trying to go back to state this year. They've got the talent, they've got the hitting. We'll see how they look in that Wyandotte tournament. I don't know if we're going to bring that one to you or not because that's kind of an awful setup, but we're going to see how they look in that one, and hopefully they'll be able to come out and maybe win the tournament this year. Didn't lose very many seniors. Neither did softball, and they've got a loaded class this year, so I think they're going to come back and hopefully go to state this year. Softball fell in the regional tournament in the semifinals to Baxter in an upset. This year, they hopefully look a little better. Choked in the postseason, but they had a great main season. I think they went like 18-2 or something like that. Or 16-2, I don't remember, 17-2. Regardless, they were the CNC champs last year, and Columbus shared a portion of that with Frontenac and beat Frontenac out in the regional tournament. But I don't know. I don't have much to say. Coach Smiley might be crying in the locker room right now, saying goodbye to this big senior class. Didn't have to do that pain last year. You got to do it this time around. And probably not much tears because they know they've probably got a trip coming up to state in baseball as long as they don't choke it, which they did last year. Made it to state runner-up and really impressed. Let's hope they can do the same this time around. Thanks, everybody, so much for joining us on this adventurous basketball season. Titans will end it, I think, 18-5. I'm not sure if it's 18-5, 17-5, something like that, but one of the better records Columbus has had in recent years. So props to this class for giving us that and giving us the fun memories. You know, this was, I don't think this was the first senior class that I broadcasted that I've watched out for. This is the first class that I've watched all 4 years of. So good to be a part of it. Good to watch their growth and good to watch them stick with the times. But I don't know. That's pretty much all I got. We'll go ahead and get out of here from Ted R. Taylor. Appreciate Girard hosting us and keeping the Wi-Fi and the lights up. You always need it. So we'll go ahead and say goodnight here from Girard. Columbus falls in the sub-state championship 35-50 over the Galena Bulldogs. Stay tuned for baseball and softball season because it's going to be electric for the games that we cover. And hopefully we'll be going back up to Manhattan. That's all I got to say. Thanks for everybody so much for joining us, and we'll get out of here. Until December 2023, thank you and good night.
Columbus Sports Live is presented by Mercy of Columbus. Also by